Welcome back, and today we are going to do the letter D, and the D stands for D. Yes, the game D was actually ported to PlayStation, Sega Saturn. I never managed to play this game, but it was, one of those games I actually did want to play. This is a sweepstakes advert. You could win grand prize of 7 days, 6 nights in Gothic Castle in Ireland. Yeah, should I enter? Maybe a little bit too late. Degeneration. This is actually some sort of platform adventure game. I really liked it, apart from being a bit repetitive in the end. The Dateless Encounter is another one of those games. I haven't played it, and sold it many times. Full motion video, also ported to 3DO, as you can see. And more of this woman, not sure what her name is, just slipped my mind, but she did do well, hopefully, from that game. The Dame was loaded by Philips, another private eye full motion video game. The trail was colder than an icebox in an igloo. Yeah, I always stuck to Tex Murphy, but should have given this one a try actually. Similar to the previous one, but this time without screenshots. Dark Earth, in the same vein as Bioforge and Alone in the Dark, third person action adventure. This being the European advert. And then we have The Dark Eye. Well, many fond memories of that game. Pretty bizarre, but I think based on the works of Edgar Allan Poe, as well as Dark Seed 2. Well, obviously based on H.R. Giger or Giger. Fantastic game, and I'm very happy to have this advertisement. Although, if you see this and you want it, I'm actually selling all of these. So. This is this is actually quite interesting. This is The Dark Side of the Moon, and it's got a great advertising campaign. It says, "What if oxygen was a mind-altering drug? Or if the fate of an entire race rested in your hands? Or you were suddenly on the wrong side of the law?" Yes, what if you found yourself on the dark side of the moon? I thoroughly enjoyed this game. I think it was one of South Peak's better ones. This is the deluxe edition advert. And this is, I believe, another 2-pager, which is quite cool. The crystals. Yeah, it was one of those adventures where everything just was quite magnificent. David Wolf, Secret Agent. I'm not sure if it's an entirely adventure game, but combines all these elements of action. Deathgate is certainly an adventure game, and this is also a 2-part poster, I believe. Yeah, another one of those legend games. This is Deja Vu 2, Lost in Las Vegas. Icon, Infocom, an older game. This game is called Armed and Delirious, but its original, or, well, I must say the European title is Dementia. It's a state of mind. I think this is probably the worst game ever made. But, yeah, original maybe in its concept. Dick Tracy, the what does it say? The crime-solving adventure. I've never played this, but it looks horrible. Okay, The Dig, coming this fall. This is yeah, this is probably the best adventure game I've ever played. I think it's better than Monkey Island. Love this game with all my heart, and I'm very happy to have these advertisements. They are just very stunning. This is the one from the States, and I believe, yeah, this one is the European version. Pretty cool. There's also an advert for the soundtrack. You've never seen music like this before, which is true. And the official player's guide. So moving on to Dinotopia or Dinotopia. One of those really cool game boxes. Never managed to play this. It's a shame, but yeah, so many games, so little time. Discworld, okay, this is entirely different. That was not a pun from Monty Python, but I do believe this Eric Idle plays the or gives the voiceover to this game from Monty Python, obviously, and I thoroughly enjoyed this game as well. Discworld, this is the Dutch advert. It's just very funny and very clever. Very clever. So this is another advertisement with some sort of collectible figurines. Of course, they put the Eric Idle face, as he's very funny. Maybe I couldn't really see the jokes in that one. But Discworld 2, another sort of offer, win something. This is the 2-page advert for Discworld 2. More Eric Idle's face and some screenshots. This is the European version, which I actually preferred. It's much more vibrant, and yeah, there's some joking narrative going through. Discworld Noir was the last in the series. I enjoyed that one as well. And yeah, I mean, I think this is probably one of those, you know, cool crime-solving detective games, very noir stylish. A small advert for Dive, The Conquest of Silver Eye. I actually played this game, and yeah, well, compared to Myst, well, Moving on to Dog Day, an adventure. It's this is one of those games I actually played and liked. It's you know, you're a dog in a dog-eat-dog world. This is a similar advert, but this time a bargain. Something on there. Don't quit your day job. Never really played this. You're a comedian doing something. Double Switch, another of those horrific games. Sequel or based slightly on Night Trap, which I heard was slightly better. Down in the Dumps. This is a game which got quite a lot of advertising, and I played it. It was, you know, quirky but original. This is the Dutch advertisement, but there's also some comic strips. Wash your hands, to be continued. Then there were Bob, Stinky, Punk and Grandma, the rubbish game that isn't. And these obviously had full-sized advertisement as well. Stinky, Punk. I never managed to find the one for Bob, but maybe it never was made. Absolute garbage. Yes, another 2-page poster. Now, moving on to Dracula. This is a small advert from The Last Sanctuary, taken from the Cryo catalogue. But the Resurrection actually had a nice advertisement, full poster, also for PlayStation. Dracula Unleashed. Here no one rests in peace. Nice full motion video game. Dragon Lord 2. Just do it. Yeah, it's all in the pun. This is the European one. And then we move on to Dragon's Lair, which I think is not really an adventure game. You know, it's more like an interactive movie or QuickTime event kind of game, but nevertheless it's one of my favorites. And I've got plenty of these. This one is a Super Nintendo, as well as this one. Not recommended for cowards. Dragon's Lair CD-ROM. And a combination with Space Ace. Then they tried to do a sequel or something called Singe's Castle, or Escape from Singe's Castle. It's just a great advert. And one for the CDI. Oh, another one. This time they've taken some real live actors. Not sure if that worked, but well, it's different. And then two smaller ones in a deluxe pack. Dragon's Lair 2, Time Warp. I like this one. This game is just great. Very, very, very funny and quick. And then we have the final one, the Curse of Mordred, which is it's quite rare, but it was never really released much, I think. Dreams to Reality is a great game. I think it's one of Cryo's better ones, but not many people have played this. And slightly different texts on there. This says, Lara, keep on dreaming, love Duncan. You know, obviously some sort of rivalry with Tomb Raider. Then we come to Dreamweb, a game to die for. Yeah, it's also quite unique. It's got this top-down perspective, and came with an awesome Diary of a Madman and more Dreamweb. Drowned God, Conspiracy of the Ages, The Truth is Near. Human History is a Lie. I played this game and I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good. Had some interesting segments, but moving on to Druna, Morbus Gravis. Yeah, what should I say about this? Nice poster. Oh yeah, Duckman. Still watch these episodes once in a while, and yeah, the game is quite similar to that. If you don't like the cartoon animated series, then you probably won't like the game. Dune is, of course, one of the first in the series that resembled adventure. Dune 2 and the rest moved on to more strategic gameplay. Dust, A Tale of the Wild West. Yeah, also played this game. Yeah, it was alright. And the last one. So, that was D. I think I'm going pretty quickly with these, although still 14 minutes. But hope you enjoyed it. And, of course, E is the next in line.